Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Steins Gate, episode 78. I bet you're wondering how I know it was episode 78. I'll never tell you. You've been forewarned. I know everything. I know where I'm going with this episode, but we're just gonna jump right in. Thank you for joining me. I've been Keywii, and let's go. And I'm still Keywii. Also, it may surprise you to learn that I've already read this. So if you were wondering where my incredible genius comes from, now you know. It's because I sleep in this room every night. This stimulation system of yours, I assume it's been dumping toxic waste in your brain? Well, no, because toxic waste is not a thing you can just dump into a brain. It's like a physical object. Also, what kind of toxic waste? There's so many types. You sound like an environmentalist zombie. Miyushi knows you're talking about that, right? I'm not pointing at anything, but there you go. You should know by context. Haha. I said nothing, and you should know. Darcy comes out of the development room to check what Mayuri's pointing at. Nothing. Look at her hands. It's an air freshener. Okabe said the smell makes you smarter. He bought it at Akiba-o. When was that? About 6 months ago. It was on sale for 500 yen. Ooh, $5. I mean, honestly, that's an alright price for an air freshener. You know, for a good one on sale, that'd be a decent price. I'd buy that. Well, I wouldn't, but you know, I don't have that bad of a smelling room. I might get a scented candle though. I'm starting to think even you don't believe the stuff you say. And besides, this air freshener is empty. Yeah, when I went to buy replacement packs, they had already stopped selling them. Yeah, because I used it all because my brain is so big. Whatever, I was planning to stay either way. I'll join you, Mayuri-san. Really? That's great. I don't want to be a liar. You wouldn't make me a liar, would you? On one condition, Okabe leaves. This is his lab, this is where he lives, he sleeps here, he owns the place, he pays rent, and yet we're kicking him out. Me? What? Leave? I practically live here. This lab was promised to me by Steins Gate. It's the dwelling place of my soul. You guys are staying here overnight, so you filthy boys need to show respect. Your home isn't even far from here, right? You don't show... Okay, let me talk to you about respect. You don't, A, base it off of what sex or gender you are, and B, like, that A point is a huge one. Never base the respect you think you deserve off of what's in your pants. Fucking never do that. Doesn't matter who you are or what you look like, man, woman, whatever. Don't fucking do that. B, you're forcing yourself here into my place. You can't kick me then out of it. If a woman, whom, you know, I'm friends with, I've known for a little bit, decides to go into my bedroom while I'm in there and be like, alright, get out, I'm changing, I'll be like, no. Like, if you're gonna change, use a different room than my bedroom that I'm in, you know? I'm not gonna leave just because you want me to. Like, fucking don't do shit like that. That's so rude. That's not respect. Anyway. Your home isn't even far from here, right? Okabe lives close to Miyushi and Ikebukuro. I'm gonna look at this mail. That's from Ferris. I forget who this is, actually. Oh, Ferris Tan. Right. Is Miyushi okay? Tell her to have fun at Kamima for me. I don't think I can go this year, Nyan. I just don't have the energy, Nya. I'm completely burned out. I can hear a voice shouting, "Get up, Joe." Nyan. Someone save me. The world is collapsing. Alright, what? Energy. That's not like you. Pull yourself together. I'll need your help finding the IBM 5100. What happened? Is the organization attacking? You're messing with me, aren't you? Again, aren't you? Stop making me worry. I'm gonna go with this one since it seems the most him. Mail sent. Yay! Green lives close to... Yeah. Why? That's less than 30 minutes by train. Anyway, I'm not going to need your help tonight, so just go home like a good boy, okay? I'm going to keep demeaning you because of our sexes. And you're going to keep demeaning me because of our sexes, and it's just going to be a whole perpetuating cycle of bullshit. But I refuse. What? They planning to molest us? Alright, first of all, that was only once, and it wasn't on either of you. Shut up, Mongolian spot. I don't have a Mongolian spot. And where did you see my ass anyway? I can't leave two young girls here alone. Minors need guardians. There's like a weird zone between making sense and not making sense, and that logic right there is somewhere in that zone. Green's a minor too. Oh, are you? I'll be 20 in less than a year and a half. So, wait, hang on. So you're 19 and she called you a minor? That's not right. I guess it's Japan, I don't know, but like in Canada you become like a fully fledged legal adult at 18. In other words, Steins Gate has decided that I am an adult. Oh, a year and a half. Okay, so you're 19. You're 18. Why a year and a half? I'm pretty sure that makes you a minor, just like us. Christian, I don't think Ocarine would do anything bad. I mean, we've been together for more than 10 years, and he hasn't molested me once. I thought there was going to be more there, so I sort of trailed off, but no, that's the whole sentence. But he took you hostage, didn't you? Didn't he? Yep, actually, I'm still his hostage. You should kick him out of the room. Why? I sighed deeply and placed a hand on my forehead. It's not my hand. It's a hand. And I found it. But I'm keeping it, so it's mine. I placed my hand on my forehead. Just like the idea of like the logic there. He like has a severed hand. He's like I place a hand on my forehead. And then he's just like, hang on, I'll be right back. Alright, so as it turns out, I was being a little loud. My roommate knocked on my door. I forget what I was talking about, because that was something of a long conversation, so I'm just going to continue. You disappoint me, Christina. This lab is a place of science. We are above such petty concerns as sex. If you must speak... If you must speak of these vulgarities, then I'll have to ask you and your Mongolian spot to leave. Looks like that was enough to convince Karasu. Not, you know, my actions up until this point. No, just the one declaration this time. And again, he did... Okabe did molest one girl, and that's... yeah. Not good. But, overall, he hasn't shown himself to be, like... I'm fairly certain he's asexual. She gives me a fine gesture. She returns to the development room. So Christina really does have a birthmark on her butt. No! After working on the phone wave, name subject exchange, for about an hour, I head to the convenience store to buy dinner. Darrow hasn't shown his face at all today. He must be busy with that part-time job. I still don't know what he's doing exactly. Probably something that utilizes Subahaka skills. Subahaka! I just hope he steers clear of the law. While walking, I skim ad channel on my phone. Titor hasn't shown up lately. I think it's been a week since his last appearance. I've been reluctant to contact him ever since he called me the Messiah in his last email. It was about the same time he stopped posting. Now, at channel's denizens are busy slandering Titor. The majority opinion is that he ran away. I wonder where Titor went. Tried emailing him the other day, but he hasn't replied. Hang on. Mailbox, outbox. Well, shit. Zuya, or do you know someone named Barrel Titer? If you do, contact me. She's looking for you. Oh, shit. This bit of experience is especially worrying now that I think he might be Suzuya's dad. That'd be a weird. I need to contact him somehow. Just then a mail arrives. From person. You know too much. It feels as if a cold hand stroked my spine. I hug myself, shuddering at the sight of a weird, bloody doll head. I delete the email immediately. It's happening again. This is bad. Really bad. This is a threat. Was it sent by the organization? By CERN? Does CERN know what we've been doing? Should I report it to the police? Wait, I can't. Oh, I was literally about to say. I was literally about to say these exact words. And in any case, a picture alone probably isn't enough to get the police involved. Still, maybe I should talk to somebody, but who? Not the girls. I can't worry them like this. I'm an adult here after all. I'm the adult here after all. What about Moeka? No, she may be a lab member, but she's been acting weird lately. Even if I tell her about this, she won't be able to use any. She won't be any use. Suzuya has her father to worry about. I guess that leaves Daru. I need to find out where CERN has discovered our hacking. What would CERN do if they found out, I wonder? They wouldn't have us killed, would they? Despite my efforts to convince myself that this is just a prank, my feet hurry me back to the lab. I got a very concerning... I burst into the lab, gasping for air, and quickly locked the door behind me. Finally, I can catch my breath. But just then I realized that something's wrong. Miuri and Karasu aren't here. Did they go home? No, their bags are still here. The lights are still on. The door... When I entered just now, it was unlocked. Would they be so careless? Well, that's a good question. Like, if they were to go out. If somebody's in a well-lit home, then there's no reason to lock it. I mean, I guess it's nighttime, but like, if people are awake and doing stuff, and somebody left and they're presumably coming back, you would leave the door unlocked. But if they were to leave, you would lock it yourself. So, it's a situation where context is required. The memory of that threatening email fills me with fear. Don't tell me, were they kidnapped? Who took them? The organization? CERN? And then I hear a noise. Is that the shower? The lab has a shower inside the dressing room. There's no bath, we can't afford such luxuries, and it's too small to fit more than one person inside. Now I hear the sound of water running. I recall the famous scene from Hitchcock's Psycho. No. Fresh blood mixing into the water and flowing down the drain. I'm working myself up because I think she died one of them died in the shower. Corpses of two girls sprawled out naked on the tile. The second those images flashed in my head, I slammed open the door to the shower room. I get it, but don't ever do that. If you hear a shower going, you never just fucking slam the door open unannounced. That is quite possibly the worst thing you ever do. Is everyone okay? He yelled. Yes, exactly fucking this would happen, Jesus. I'm not reading this. Through the steam, I see the wet, naked bodies of the two girls. And I look closer. Squats down while Karasu bashfully twists her body, trying desperately to hide her unmentionables. Are their faces red because of the heat, or... I stand there considering it for a moment. Oh, you're still alive. I wiped the cold sweat off my brow and sighed deeply. Don't scare me like that. What are you guys doing packed into that tiny shower anyway? This shoots me a deadly glare. Yeah. Like, what even the fuck, man? I dodge a bar of soap aimed at my face, then quickly flee the dressing room. You know, that thing I shouldn't have opened unannounced. Well, I suppose that was all my fault. You don't suppose, you know. Jesus Christ. I hear she's sad. I feel kind of dirty. You're going to regret this. I'll never forgive you. Damn it, it was just a small misunderstanding. That is now a huge misunderstanding. I mean, why the hell did they decide to take a shower together when they knew I was coming right back? It's like they wanted to be seen. Okay. Sure, let's not think that. I get that you're fucking insane, but the world does not actually revolve around you. Their actions have no correlation to what they think of you. Karasu especially, after all that talk about not wanting to spend the night with me around, she sure dropped her guard awfully fast. You're gonna justify going in there, aren't you? They're just lucky it was me who walked in on them. What if it had been the organization? They need to get serious. We're fighting for our lives here. Oh, boy. By the way, I don't see a Mongolian spot on Karasu's butt, naturally. I mean, that was her front, to be fair. But also... fucking damn it. Damn everything. Anyway, how much longer are they going to shower? Looking at the clock, it's already been more than 15 minutes since I got back. They were yelling at me a few minutes ago, but now I hear laughter and happy squeals coming from the shower room. Of which, because I'm a boy, I have no choice but to go look. Sounds like they're having a good time. They get along almost like sisters. Ah, Christian, you're so slim. But Mayuri, your breasts are so big, I'm jealous. This is not what women actually talk about. They're checking each other out, aren't they? Oh, good. In my head, I call up the memory of what I saw in the shower. Wet hair, beads of water glistening on their soapy skin. Round, full treasures hidden by conveniently placed steam. I put my phone to my ear. Oh boy, this guy has so little respect from me. It's me. We have a problem. Under attack from the Mongolian spot and Ditzy sisters. Fucking... They're going directly after my sanity. A bold move against the insane mad scientist Hououin Kyouma. This is the strongest offense I've encountered so far. I realize now that vulnerability itself can be a powerful weapon. They're pulling out all the stops, and I don't think my pants can take it. Oh my god. Give in to the temptation. Nonsense, I could never do that. They're my fellow lab members, my loyal assistant and childhood friend. Must I? Is it truly the will of Steins Gate that I give in? That I raise my hand against my closest companions? If so, then how cool the fates be. I fucking hate this. El Sai Kongru. Like, Jesus H. Christ, dude. Fucking... Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Please. After a moment to collect myself, I pull away my phone. I need some air. Oh, boy. 2 days have passed. Okay. Whew. Let's collect ourselves a little bit. Let's collect ourselves. The fucking harassment situation is behind us now. So let's move on and not think about it. During that time, Dara and I have done our best to support Karasu's work in the phone wave, name subject to change. According to Dara, oh, this is a nice tune. Yeah. According to Dara, it should be easy to use the LHC to generate black holes for our use. Black holes form at the proton collision point, where the lifter is installed and exist only a few seconds before evaporating. During those few seconds, CERN throws a human into the singularity. We'll use those few seconds too. The gravity of the situation of the black hole compresses matter to infinite density. How do you compress something to be more dense? I don't know. Oh wait, no, I just realized why the question I asked is stupid. CERN uses a lifter to keep the compression under control, but we don't want that. That'll have to be for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I, of course, am Keywii, and Gratuity yourself at a delightful day. Goodbye.